Hello Cancer, and welcome to your very first tarot reading on this brand new channel, Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and I will be your tarot card reader for this video. Welcome first and foremost to the channel, to the tarot space, the Zen Den as I call it. I'll be doing monthly readings for all the signs, including weekly check-ins and energy checks for the weekend. So do be sure to like and subscribe so that you get updated as soon as I upload a new video, and your support really helps the channel grow. So let's just jump straight into your first reading of the channel for the month of June 2025. Right, so here is my tarot space. So I like it when you can see the person reading and the tarot cards. So that's a style that we will stay with throughout the duration, so lifetime should I say, of this channel. And please do excuse any mistakes I make. I am brand new to YouTube. I will learn as I go along, and I guess we're all in it together. So just starting off with the classic Rider-Waite here, just to get the vibes. See what's going on for my lovely Cancerians in June. Whoops. I didn't quite want to shuffle there. It's okay. Sometimes the cards are a little bit hesitant, but we always get to the bottom of a Cancer. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm sure you've got a spectacular June ahead. And all cross watchers are welcome, and I read for all placements. So whether you be a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, this reading may apply to you. And don't forget, this is a collective reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, right, let's go Cancer. Oh, two out there. There we go, that one snuck out the back. Make sure we're all in frame. Everyone's in the house. Okay. Right. Let's see what's coming up, Cancer. Oh, starting off strong with the High Priestess. I like to see that. Lovely. We've got the Star. Wow. And oof, 5 of Wands. Well, you know what? As they say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay, right. This is a very intuitive month for you, Cancer. I mean, I'm not surprised. You are one of the deepest feelers of the zodiac. So you're deep in your feels this June, but you're going after your hopes and dreams. But there's resistance, which again, I'm not surprised. I've seen that in other signs this month. But let's get to the bottom of it and just see what the undercurrent is. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, not surprised seeing that there with the 5 of Wands. Oh, the 6 of Wands, okay. So it looks like you're in for a little wobble. Something's holding you back. I mean, you're secure in yourself, you're confident. You're, is it either self-care or even just your material surroundings seem to be well balanced. You're in tune with your intuition there. You know what you want. But you've got this chaotic energy in front of you. So everything's aligned up. You're aligned. There's something you're looking at, something you're facing that's causing you, I don't know, causing you to go a bit off balance. A challenge or a conflict. See, whatever it is that you want, you are holding on to that wish or desire for sure. You're determined to get there. You're determined for victory, Cancer. I can see that. Right, let's see what's going on underneath. Oh, the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so have you been paused for a while? This is an energy that's like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You've been sitting, pausing, just kind of tending to your nest. When I say that, your nest could be anything. It could be your psychological nest, just sorting your thoughts out, your emotions. It could be your literal nest. So it could be your home that you're intending to, making sure your family members, friends, whatever a sense of home is to you. but it's kind of stopped you. But I'm getting a sense it's less stopped you, more like you were on your way somewhere. Then you decided to take a little break. It's like a pit stop, it's a rest stop, just to make sure your affairs in order. You're on your way to your star. You're holding on to that vision. But then this happens. And your victory is assured here, but are you fighting yourself or are you fighting someone else? Let's turn over the rest of the cards and see what's going on. For your Pentacles, okay, this involves other people, right? Other energies here. Oh yeah, and the Six of Cups. We've got other energies involved here, and that is usually the case, to be honest. Usually when energies stay stuck or held on or in place, it's usually people that are doing that. So the universe wants to naturally expand, it wants to grow, it wants to move forward, it wants momentum. The only the only constant is change. When that stops, it's usually people, either yourself or other people. I mean, it could be a place or a thing. I mean, sometimes we have to stop because we have no other choice. We're actually maybe waiting on somebody else, which might actually be the case here. There's another energy blocking you, and do you know what? This has been a theme this month of June, to be honest. And I'm getting from you less a block, more like you are concerned for someone else. That if you reach for the star, someone else is going to be affected in a negative way, or in a way that's not ideal. So you're balancing out care for another person and your own personal need for growth, your own personal need to reach your hopes and dreams. But anyway, and while we're guessing here, let's get out my clarification deck. So to clarify, I use the Egyptian Art Nouveau. I love this deck. It's slightly smaller than the Rider-Waite, so it's actually really great for clarifying. So let's just give ourselves a little bit more room here. Now we've kind of got the overall theme, right? So we've got someone else involved. You're considering them in all this. What does it mean to them? So you're, oh, hang on, High Priestess. That came out quick, right? I say so. I always clarify the top left here first. And we've got, yeah, we've got the Hanged Man, and we've got the Page of Swords. So this is you, like, yeah, you've got your intuition in check, but you're actually waiting on some mental, you're mentally exploring different options. That's what I'm getting. Let's get another card. Oh yeah, the Moon, yeah, you're going into subconscious this month, Cancer. Looking for answers, looking what the best possible outcome is for yourself and everyone else around you. For whatever this star is that you're pursuing. So let's clarify the star. See what's going on there. What is it you're after, Cancer? Whoa. Change. Okay, I'm not taking all of these because there's lots. But we've got the Five of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, yeah, Four of Pentacles again, Nine of Swords, and the World, yeah. There's definitely another energy here that's slowing you down, and I don't mean to say that in a way like they're in your way. I'm not getting that. I mean, I'm kind of getting like, it's like for example, say if you're, you've been offered the job of your dreams, but it means you've got to relocate across the country. That means taking your children out of school, and maybe they're that age where, you worry about them making friends again. They're really established at school, they've got their friends, they've got their life, they've got their routine, and you upending all of that would have an impact on them. I mean, that's not what the cards are saying, that's just the example, that's kind of feeling, the situation that I'm getting from the cards this month for you, Cancer. Let's get some more clarification cards on the star. What can you tell us about the star, please? The universe. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's been an opportunity. There's something that you're heading towards here, or at least you want to head towards. Yeah, and strength. This ain't no small matter, Cancer. Whatever this is, it's really setting your sights. It's something you really want to shoot for, but you've got an internal struggle going on. Oh, hang on. Right, let's clarify the have the the 8 of Swords. 7 of Swords, lots of Swords energy. You're all up in your head. And the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely head and heart issue, driven by actual passion. I mean, you're in a bit of a maelstrom here. So the King of Cups here. So King. I don't know why I've been mislabeling the Knight of Cups all week. I don't know why. Maybe there's something to that. So yeah, your heart's desire is in it. Your heart's in it. You want it, but we already know that from the start. But there is a true desire here for a peaceful resolve. But is it quite something that you're not seeing? You're strategizing. You're trying to strategize your way out of it. That's what it is. So that, yeah, this is a psychological battle. You're weighing up different options, seeing what's best for everyone. Moving at a steady pace. You're not rushing, which is great. Right, let's clarify that Queen of Pentacles. Oh, we've got the King of Cups, right? Okay, and the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've worked hard. You've worked hard to achieve what you have now. You've reached a point where I'm getting a feeling like you've outgrown your current situation for yourself. That's what I'm getting. So your energy here is like, yeah, bored. You've learnt a lot from this cycle of life. You appreciate where you are now. There's gratitude here for sure, but there's also bored. Want to move on now. I know what I want. I've got my sights on it over here, but I can't be selfish. But let's see. Oh, this one just came out straight for the 4 of Pentacles again. The 10 of Wands. Yeah, okay. That's what it is. You can't be selfish. It's really hard for you not to just go shooting straight for whatever it is you want, but there's other energies around you that you're currently worrying about. Yeah, we've got the 5 of Wands again. This is the struggle. It's holding on. And I don't think it's you holding on. I don't think you are holding on for yourself. You're holding on for others. Oh yeah. Oh, this one really wanted to come out. 2 of Pentacles. Juggling. Oh, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I go there? Do I do that? What about them? What about me? But it's alright. We've got, thank goodness, the 7 of Wands is here to save us. We hope. Let's clarify. I'm getting also the solution is kind of in the problem. I don't know what that means. I was just kind of getting that in my head when I was looking at the 6 of Wands there. I have 5 of Cups. We've got the 3 of Wands, and we have the page 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is your desire just to march forward regardless, matched with time. With time, it'll work out. I know that sounds very simple. Sometimes the best advice is simple. But you've very much got the energy of moving on, moving forward. I think you are going to go for it because you've got the 3 of Wands here is the one that's standing out. But you're still looking back at what could possibly go wrong if you do. The people that might be affected is a feeling here. It's like you don't want to be resented. You don't want to be seen come across as selfish. You're busy tending your crops, Cancer, but who's tending your crop? But it's natural for you to feel that way because you're a very nurturing sign. Grounding. I always found Cancers because my dad was a Cancer. I always felt Cancers to be probably the more grounding water sign. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, because people always say, oh, Cancers, they're so deep, they're so emotional, and they say feel everything, and they do. But don't forget, Cancer, you're also a crab. There is a shell, you know, you're not throwing yourself around the streets wailing at people. You have realistic expectations, realistic standards for yourself and for others. And this whole reading very much has an energy of you wanting to do something for yourself, but it's conflicting with your inner self, as well as maybe, I mean, there may be an element of other people, but the most important thing is that you're feeling a conflict in yourself, that you feel that by taking whatever this thing is that you want, you are being selfish. Just considering, it's come from a consideration of others. I mean, some of you, you may not even have mentioned this thing that you want to your loved ones. And this could be partner, could be friends, could be children. You've probably not mentioned it even because of you're afraid of what they might say. How dare you want that? What about me? You are so selfish, Cancer. When they're not, you need to, in order to achieve balance in your life, you need to be receiving as well as giving. You need to care for yourself as well as others. It doesn't mean charging ahead. Just because you take something for yourself doesn't mean that you're charging ahead and, you know, just elbowing everyone out the way as you go. No. But it's a hard pill to swallow. I mean, I'm a Virgo, so, I mean, I'm an earth sign, but we're kind of similar in that regard. We put other people first instead of ourselves, and that's what is happening here. I mean, I can see you're considering all your options. You're considering other people a lot here. So if this is like a physical move, or something that will have a physical impact on people around you, if you go for this thing, you have thought this thing to death. But yeah, you've got to take sometimes, Cancer. You've got to take sometimes. We love you. We want you to thrive too. Don't burn yourself out on other people. Right, let's clarify the Chariot. Let's clarify the Chariot. So just making sure we're all still in frame here. And apologies for the quality of the video on the cards. I originally wanted to use this camera for the cards, but just the way the lenses are, I couldn't fit all of the cards I wanted into the screen, so you'd have ended up with a little 3-card reading instead of this lovely 9-card plus clarifiers. And you know, I thought we'd just take a little sacrifice for now. As the channel grows, so will the quality of the camera, and yeah, so apologies. But anyway, back to you and your Chariot. Oh yeah, we've got the Queen of Cups. That was literally what I was just saying. You come to a stop going forwards because you have to, whatever you're pursuing now requires you to focus on yourself, being a little bit selfish. Don't like that word. Selfish just sounds horrible, but I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Not selfish, you're not being selfish, it's self-care. But it's stop your Chariot, you're like, I don't want to proceed, because it's all about me. It's all about you, Cancer. Sometimes it should be about you. Yeah, look, 10 of Pentacles, family. Put your family first. And yeah, 9 of Pentacles. This is all about you and your abundance, Cancer. Everyone around you is just fine. I mean, we all have our problems. No one's life is perfect, but everyone around you is okay with how much you contribute to your relationships and responsibilities towards them. The only person who's stopping you from moving forward is you, feeling that even though you've given your whole self, you feel like that's not enough. It's more than enough. It's more than you should be giving. But let's see. 3 of Pentacles. These are the people. I mean, I've left these two last. Well, I always clarify the bottom 2 last, but I think Spirit's left these 2 last for a reason. Let's see what's going on with your people, Cancer. Right. 7 of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah. Hesitation, hesitation, hesitation. There's confusion here. You're killing yourself over these people, Cancer. Look, you've got Ten of Swords over, I mean, this is work, this is people, places. It could be place, could be a thing, but well, it's mostly people with the Three of Pentacles here. There's no grounding, a union. And you're confusing her, you're agonising over it. We've got the Seven of Cups here. While you're doing that, you're stopping yourself. You come to a halt again. The Seven of Wands. It's like, this is like a protective energy. Very protective, Cancer. That's why we love you so much. And you people know that. If they don't know that, then just tell them. If they don't know that, I mean, knowing you, Cancer, they should. Okay. Let's get the Six of Cups. And this is like also, this is all, we get from the Six of Cups here, there's no, apologies for the sound. Planes, someone's on their way on holiday. Look at them. Planes going overhead. Six of Cups, Cancer. Let's see. Then this is also your history. I'm getting this. It's going to represent your history with other people. Yep, the Karma card. Wheel of Fortune, which to me is like the Karma card. The Lovers, yeah, and the Three of Swords. Disappointments. So you've been let down in the past, so you don't want to let other people down because you know how it feels. Whoever calling this is, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, it's almost like asking you to just let go. Do something for yourself for a change. See what happens. This is almost a pass forward. I mean, because back here it's steady, but at the end of the day it's still. And you've got your people weaved into every part of this reading. Like, no part of this reading do I see just you. You're sitting there going, oh, if I go that way, then I have to think of him, her, and the other. Or I could go that way, I could think of the other him and her. Or but backwards, there's they and them. Forwards, it might be just me. Then what do I do? You're not on your own. This may be the time, Cancer, where you let your other people support you a little bit. So you're giving a lot to them. And this is something you really want. I mean, look, we've got the Strength card, we've got the Ace of Wands, and we've got the Death card over the Star. Whatever wish fulfillment you have set in your sights in June, Cancer, it's something that you are willing to make changes for, something that you are passionate about, and something that you have the strength to see through to the end. So it's super important to you. But at the moment, but if you don't pursue it, you're just going to stay down here, stalk. I mean, I understand again, Virgo, of the earth signs, we're basically the Cancers of the earth signs. Other people, it's all about other people. You don't know what to do, and this is, going back to the beginning of the reading, this is about your confusion. You want to make the best decision possible for everybody, which is admirable. But sometimes, providing nobody's, physical safety is in danger or anything like that, I'm not saying you should just, sell your house, go live on a boat with no sailing experience, and just, do you know what I mean? These things have to take in moderation within reason, but as long as nothing like that is happening, it is okay to take a little bit for yourself. Put plan in place. I mean, I don't see these energies blocking you. That's the thing. I don't see anyone going, no, Cancer, you can't because of my needs. No, this is all in your head. Apart from when it comes to down here down here I do feel a little bit more of a resistance, but I think that this is historical resistance. I don't think this is something that's happening in your past, because in the past position there's no resistance at all. In your actual physical past position, there's no resistance from other people at all. In the current, I see you agonizing over other people, and then in the future, I think I see you still agonizing over other people, which is what's causing this 5 of Wands up here. Because it's agonizing. I mean, I'm not saying it's coming from nowhere, Cancer. It's not coming from nowhere. You're not making things up. You're not imagining things. But I think because of things you've been hurt in the past, maybe when you've tried to take in the past, you've been met with resistance, or you've not got what you want, or people have flaked out on you. So there's 2 things going on. You don't want to do that to them because you know how it feels. And you don't want that happening to you again in the future, because this new thing that you're going into may also require other people's support, and maybe you don't trust other people to give you that support because of people in the past. Because there's trust right here. Because you're hanging on to whatever's going on now. So whatever's around you now, you're hanging on to that. You're hanging on to the stasis of people. You don't want to change that. But the thing you're going after, you might want to change. You might change that. It's scary. It's scary for anyone, Cancer. That's where your struggle's coming from. Change. See, look, this is you here in the future, strategizing the way forward. But because we've got the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Wands, this strategizing is going against your natural instinct to hold, to stay in your shell. You're just peeping out at the moment. You're like, do I, don't I? Do I go for it, don't I? That's the energy I'm getting anyway. Right. Let's get you some universal advice on this situation. So for the universal advice, I'm pulling from the Wildwood Tarot. Beautiful deck. This was my OG. This is my, the Rider-Waite is my ride or die deck. My ride or die. But the Wildwood was my first deck. My original, the mothership. And it's full of lovely esoteric images and wisdom, very natural, very grounding energy, which I think you need right now, Cancer. Because you're all over the shop. You can't please everyone, Cancer. You just can't. I mean, and it's a really tough pill to swallow, believe me. I know. My ascendant, my rising is in Libra, so I want balance, I want harmony, I want everyone to get along, I want everyone to have a good time. But you know, if you expend too, so I like to. When I shuffle cards, I like to make sure that at least the majority of them are in the right way up. I do read reversals, but if reversals come out, I want to make sure it's a true reversal, not just because half my deck is upside down. But anyway, you've got to take a bit for yourself, and you'll be so surprised, Cancer. You'll be so surprised who comes out the woodwork for you when you start doing that. And you're not being withholding, you're not being mean. But if your cup is empty, you can't fill other people's cups. And I'm sure I'm probably not the first person to tell you that. Looks like you got to be told again. Okay. I'll leave you alone now, so I'll cut you some slack. Let's see what the universe has to say. Right, thank you, universe, for this reading. Thank you for this clarification. Thank you for this final advice for Cancer in June. It's going to be interesting. You better come back here, because I want to find out what's happening with you in July. See if you did it. Right, let's go, Cancer. What's the universe got for us, Cancer? What's the universe got for us? Oh, there we go. We've got the Guardian. And we've got the Queen of Arrows. Right, one more. So that's the universe saying, Cancer. You're going to have to start taking some action here, saying some things that you may not, excuse me for that, little ping there. That was the universe backing me up. And we've got the Four of Vessels bored. You're bored as well, right? You're bored of this stagnation. You're bored of giving. There's a border element here. Like, you're ready to go. You've got fire, Cancer. The Four of Vessels came up, which is a Four of Cups. That is like, in the Rider-Waite, the Four of Cups could be of many things. It's like ignoring an important message. It can be being ungrateful, and it can be boredom. Whereas in the Wildwood, the Four of Vessels is just, it's all just straight up boredom. And the Guardian here now. The Guardian is the devil equivalent. Don't be alarmed. These are attachments, literally what I was just talking about. Your attachments to other people here. You're not saying the things that need to be said. You're not doing the things that need to be done. This is the Queen of Arrows in reverse, which is traditionally the Queen of Swords. So this is the universe saying, Cancer, stand up, back straight, say what you want, tell people what you want, tell people what you want to do, go after the things you enjoy, the things that you love, and the right people will support you in that. If they don't support you, Cancer, then they're not your people anyway. And so you're just going to be sitting here, doing what? She looks miserable. Don't want that for you, Cancer. No. You've got a lot to give to this world. You've got to go out and give it, but you can't go out and give unless you give to yourself first. And if there's anyone in your life who does not like that, then you need to double think whether or not you want them to stay in your life. Because true friends, true family, true lovers, true colleagues even, will support your journey. They will champion you forward. If they're sitting there going, oh no, Cancer, well, you know, if you go off on this lovely vacation you want, but no one's here to cook my dinner, do you want that person in your life, really? Anyway, that's all we have for June. Please check back for July, and check back again for the weekly readings and the energetic check-ins that I'll be doing on a Friday. So I want to see what's going on, whether or not you've taken action on these steps right here. Anyway, Cancer, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for spending time with me here in the tarot space, in the Zen Den, here at Esotera Tarot. Have a lovely rest of the month, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.